that by quitting my protocol for a few weeks, and basically this is what happened to my forehead within 2 weeks notice, more or less. If you can't see this, I'm gonna post a picture up here. Don't mind me if I look. What is up guys, and welcome back. YouTube is full of guys explaining how to do hormones, TRT, training, weightlifting, hair loss protocols and so on. And even though there's a majority of channels explaining how to deal with side effects also from hormones or TRT, like gynecomastia, waste estrogens or hair loss or anything like that, I noted there are very few channels that actually talk about how to deal with side effects on the skin. It is a known fact that when taking androgens, it leads to premature aging of the skin. And also a lot of guys doing androgens or hormones or steroids, whatever you will call it, have a tendency to deal with acne, breakouts or bad skin in general. And this is why in this video I want to share with you guys with only 4 ingredients in 3 products how I fight off aging skin and acne and breakout problems when I'm doing all these things I am doing. And just to clarify, yes, I am only using 4 ingredients. These 4 ingredients is in 3 products only. And just to clarify, yes, I am only using 4 ingredients in only 3 products. That is enough for me to fight off my acne problems. So if you have seen some of my other videos, you might have noted that I never have a tendency to break out or get acne or any kind of skincare problems. And that is mainly because of this protocol I use, and I wanted to prove that by quitting my protocol for a few weeks. And basically this is what happened to my forehead within 2 weeks notice, more or less. If you can't see this, I'm gonna post a picture up here. Don't mind me if I look very annoyed at this point, because I didn't expect it to be this bad, so I was a little frustrated when I saw my skin, because it is going to take 1 to 2 weeks to clear up, and I was pretty annoyed that I actually had such a bad breakout. I didn't expect this to happen. But now you know what happens when I quit my protocol, and now we can talk about what I actually do to keep this from not happening to my skin again. So before we start about the products, I want to explain that these products that I use is from a company called The Ordinary. This is not because I'm sponsored by them or anything like that. It is simply because The Ordinary has a company policy to provide the best ingredients out there for the lowest available price. Now, when you buy some extremely expensive high-end brand, it has an ingredients list of, let's say, 50 different ingredients, and you actually only need one of them. One of them is the active working ingredient. And this is only a reason for them to bump up the price, because now they can argue that you get 50 different ingredients, and that's why you have to pay $100 instead of $10 for a single ingredient item. So I don't use The Ordinary because it's sponsored or anything like that. I use them because I support them and I think it's a great concept. That is also why I can use only 4 ingredients by using 3 different products and not get anything else weird in there. So the first product I want to share with you is this one. This is what's called a retinoid. And a retinoid is basically a very strong C vitamin in an oil ester. A simplified explanation of this product is that it promotes cell turnover, meaning that it prompts your skin to regenerate faster. This helps fight off some of the aging signs from normal aging and also increased androgens. This in general helps also when taking androgens by reducing the time that an outer skin layer is active, because you will faster have a new skin on the outer layer, and it will have less time to get inflamed, which is why this is one of my main ingredients that I use when, basically every day when I can get by. How I use this is that every night when I have washed my face, I apply a few drops to my skin and just go to bed. It is very simple, and there's not much magic to explain in this. It promotes cell turnover, and this is how it works. This is a single ingredient item, and that is the only ingredient you need for a faster cell turnover on your skin. Fun fact, this actually also helps with increasing your hair density. There's a lot of studies backed on this subject also, but I won't get into that because I could ramble on for several hours about that also. So the next product I want to share with you is this niacinamide at 10% with an added 1% of zinc. What this actually is that you can call it a sebum regulating serum. It helps down-regulate how much sebum you produce. Like when you're taking androgens, a big problem is that you produce too much sebum. This is also why people have a tendency to get a breakout out on the back, because they produce much more sebum on the skin. And then you have a lot of oil on your back and gross greasiness because you eat a lot of stuff because you're trying to grow. And you'll have a lot of things getting in the sweat that also tends to clog up the pores. This helps keeping your skin clear for a longer time, making it able to breathe for a longer time and not get infected by any stuff. I apply this as much as I can every morning before going out, just a few drops to the skin. It helps me not producing so much sebum as I just told you, and hence I won't have a tendency to collect so much dirt on my skin that will clog up the pores. The third product that I use is this salicylic acid. This is also what's called a beta hydroxy acid. That is mainly what you want to use. I use it only once a week because what this actually does is that it eats out the outer layer of the skin. Now the outer layer is usually dead skin, and this is also what's called an exfoliating. What this helps do is that when you have an outer layer of dead skin lying around on your face and you have a tendency to produce more sebum and you have more dirt because you eat more and you train more and you sweat more, then of course all this stuff is going to get collected and stick to the dead skin cells and also clog up your face and not making it able to breathe. I use this, I try to use it once a week. Usually I end up using it bi-weekly. I use it by just applying a thin mask of this for 20 minutes, then wash it off, and that is all. Then you'll have an entire new layer of skin on the face and not all this weird gunk sitting there from old dead skin cells that can help clog up your skin. Instead you have a fresh layer, and this would also help some of the other products get deeper into the skin faster and more effective, making them more effective, and hence the whole thing works together. This is a single ingredient product, and this is the only thing you need to actually clean your face for real. So what we have here is we have something that increases how fast your skin regenerates. It also helps with stretch marks and wrinkles and stuff like that. We have something that reduces how much gunk you're going to produce. And we have this at the last that helps remove some of the old gunk. These are the three ingredients that I primarily use, not to get a forehead like this and look like, yeah, a pepperoni pizza or whatever you would call it. So guys, I'm not going to explain in detail how this stuff works in this video. If you want to know that stuff, comment below. I would love to make other videos on this subject, but I thought it's important to know how to take care of your skin when doing TRT, androgens, or anything like that, as well as taking care of your hairline. So guys, that's all I have for you. If you have used any of these products or know of them or anything like that, share your thoughts below, and until next time, I'll see you guys. Cheers.